An extremely versatile and comfortable sleeping system for 2 campers or backpackers. The Therm-a-Rest Ventana Duo is the perfect option for either a single person or a couple to sleep comfortably in the backcountry. Now, we've got this set up as a duo system where you've got 2 sleeping pads that are 25 inches wide, and we've got the sleeping bag opened up as more of a blanket or a quilt style. Now, you can use this as a single person system where you have this all zipped around you to have a 1-person system, but I think this system really shines as a 2-person duo system. So basically what you've got here is synthetic insulation. It's Aeroloft synthetic, which has hollow fibers to kind of mimic the structure of down. What I like about synthetic materials is that if they become wet, they dry out quickly. They really resist moisture in humid conditions, so that's perfect for this temperature rating. This is meant for warmer conditions when the temperatures drop at night and you just need something extra to keep you warm and comfortable. So the temperature rating is around 40 degrees, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Doesn't have a true EN comfort rating because of the style here, because it doesn't have a hood, but definitely take that temperature range into consideration before taking it into the backcountry. The thing that makes this so comfortable and so versatile is the way everything works together. So you can see that I've got 1 sleeping pad in front of me. I'm sitting on the 2nd sleeping pad over here, and you've got the blanket or the sheet kind of draped over top. Underneath of this system, you do get a really comfortable sheet. It stretches over both of the sleeping pads, and it just makes a really comfortable system for 2 pads to be next to each other. So this is 1 big sheet here, and it's got a zipper that goes all the way around both sides. So once you open up this sleeping bag, the zipper corresponds with both sides, and each person has the ability to really change the temperature rating. So one person can have it zipped up all the way, can have everything battened down, and the other person can vent out from their side. There's even a baffle in between. There's a draft tube right here that kind of goes in between each person, so you can really hold your heat in that way. You can also vent from the bottom if you want to, because each person has their own zipper. So if you're heating up in the middle of the night, you can open from the bottom and vent your feet. You can open it up all the way and almost have it like a blanket style, kind of draped over both people. In addition to that, you have a cinch cord in the middle here. Each person has their own cinch cord, and you can cinch that around your torso. So if you've got everything battened down, if you've got the zipper all the way up, you can cinch down through the middle here. That holds in the heat from your core. So that's a small feature, but it does make a big difference. You've got another one up there towards your head or towards your neck. You can cinch that down as well to hold the heat in your core. So you can almost make this a mummy style by cinching everything in. Again, if it's getting a little bit warmer, the temperature rating there, you can just open that back up, and each person has that ability to adjust it because you've got 2 draw cords there. In addition to that synthetic insulation that really resists moisture, you do have fabrics here that have a durable water repellent coating on them. It's not waterproof at all, but it does resist moisture to keep that moisture out of the insulation. And in addition to that, on each of the seams here, you've got thermocapture seams. It's basically a strip of reflective tape that's put onto the seam that really captures in the radiant heat from your body. So if you can imagine on each seam that insulation comes together, that could be an area where heat can escape a little more easily. But with the thermocapture seam, it's a nice lightweight strip. It doesn't weigh a lot, but it does give a lot of thermal efficiency. Another small detail that I really appreciate is that here on the sides, you do have the ability to access your valve on your sleeping pad. They have a little hole sewn in there. So At night, if you need to adjust the valve there, all you need to do is reach behind you and adjust that. So it's those small little details that Therm-a-Rest puts into their products that really make a big difference in keeping you comfortable in the backcountry. You do get an included stuff sack, so you can pack it down. For a 2-person system, it packs down nice and small. So you can definitely take this into the backcountry. You can take this traveling with you, and you've got a system that works really well for 2 campers. Now they also give you a storage sack so you can store it in an uncompressed state at home. I can see this being great for a multitude of adventures, especially because they give you this really comfortable sheet. You've got everything you need. All you need to do is have 2 25-inch wide sleeping pads and you're ready to go. It's one of the most comfortable ways to cuddle up in the backcountry. It's the Therm-a-Rest Ventana Duo sleeping bag.